Well, they're in the NBA.
Well,
this is a WNBA
I got
team.
you. I got you.
That's the difference there. But Caitlyn Clark makes her debut, and it's on at the same time as the NBA.
So she has the great Caitlyn Clark, a signature shoe.
Yes, 8 figures.
Wow.
Did you hear what Asia Wilson said?
No. Can you share it with me? Oh, boy.
She's a WNBA player, plays for the Las Vegas Aces. She said when it comes to marketing and media attention that there's a double standard. There's a double standard. And Caitlyn Clark is the beneficiary of that double standard, according to Asia Wilson.
Wow, that's
because of race.
Okay, and you know I'm Malcolm X when I need to be, Steiny.
Yeah.
It's because of Caitlyn's play, though. She's Steph Curry. She has taken over the women's game like no other. Cheryl Miller, Candace Parker, nobody's played with the flair that she's played with.
And they didn't.
So
get the
she
attention.
happens to be white, so now it's a double standard. I don't know, man.
I don't know if it's a double standard. But
now, Asia Wilson has her. She's on the Aces. She has her own shoe, right?
She does.
So does this reek of jealousy? Because to me, it has just a little smidgen like.
No. Here's the thing I was thinking about. And we'll do it the other way.
Go ahead.
You know, Larry Bird, when he came out in 80, you cannot get around his whiteness. You just can't.
But he was badass in the college game.
That's right. He was. And so the bottom line is when a white athlete succeeds in a predominantly black sport, they get attention. And here, let me throw this one at you, Goo. And if I love you, so you'll never take this the wrong way, hopefully. So isn't what Caitlyn Clark is doing similar to what Tiger Woods did in golf with that phenomenon? And what I'm saying is, why did Tiger Woods generate unbelievable interest?
Because he was one of one in it was a white sport.
He was like He was like Caitlyn Clark. He was great. But
there are other white players in the WNBA, Steiny.
I know, but it's predominantly black.
All right.
And nobody can deny that Tiger Woods' popularity had something to do with the fact that he was a black guy playing a white guy's sport.
Nobody can deny that.
So I actually think there's still that perception that the NBA or basketball is a black man's sport, black woman's sport. And when we see a white guy excel, we tend to what's the word? We tend to build him up a little or build her up.
I'm thinking of Luka.
I'm thinking of Luka too.
Oh my God, there's like no double. He's earned everything, and there's no question. There's nothing to see here. He's getting his props.
Well, I mean, how many years has he been in the league now?
5, 6. I don't.
Could I argue that Doncic doesn't get the criticism he deserves? He's only been to one Western Conference final. I mean, what's he really done? Other than put up great. This is a devil's advocate I'm playing right now.
No, and I love it, but Steiny, I guess what I'm saying is I would be the race, I'll use this term here for this discussion, the race police, if Caitlyn Clark wasn't bringing anything to the table.
Well, we don't know if she is or not.
Well, she's worthy of the pick that she.
Right.
Okay, so now with that, we've seen other guys and gals be the number one pick, and they're supposed to be the next, and they disappoint or they pan out. Well, so right now on my radar, because she got a shoe, she earned that shoe in college because she's one of a kind to me. So for Asia to say, like, we don't have 10 examples of this, and that's why I feel like that was a little harsh by Asia.
She hasn't played a game yet.
But
in the
why
WNBA.
She's blockbuster, Steiny, because of what she did in the college game and how she plays. We can't ignore the way she plays. We haven't seen it in the women's game.
And we can't ignore the way she looks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like this is one where there are two sides to every story. So right now, I think Evan said there's five or six players in the WNBA had their signature shoe.
Okay. From Nike.
Nike.
Okay.
Candace Parker.
Check.
Elena Deladon.
Check.
Tarazi.
Yep. Check.
Help me, Evan.
You say Brianna Stewart?
Brianna Stewart.
KD, I call her Durant. Yeah.
And Sabrina Ionescu.
And Ionescu.
Okay, gotcha.
And Caitlyn Clark.
They are all great,
right?
But this is different. This young lady is different.
How many? That's 3 of 5 white players.
Yeah,
3 of 5.
Yeah,
it's 3 of the 5 women who have.
So, do you think there will be records shattered tonight in regard to viewership for this debut?
Yeah, maybe.
And she may falter and not live up to the billing, but I guess what I'm saying right now, Steiny, she's earned everything that's coming with what she put on in the women's tournament and her career. That's what I would tell Asia. Like, this is where you really want to plant that flag.
What if she's James Wiseman?
Oh, no, and then it'll naturally happen. But I would ask Asia, and I'll ask you, Steiny, give me the sister or the black player that's worthy of a shoe and doesn't have one.
Like Maya Moore didn't get a shoe.
But
she won 4 straight championships.
Right, no, keep going. But why hasn't there been any? Why haven't we had that discussion or Asia brought those women up? Like, why is it just? I'm just asking. Why is it just now all of a sudden happening? Because Caitlyn happens to be white. She got her shoe. Now, what about before Caitlyn? Why didn't Moore have her shoe? Where was it then? It was all quiet on the set.
Well, I think that's part of the story. That is it quiet on the set for certain athletes? I don't know. Like the one thing about Caitlyn Clark, and to me she is similar to Tiger Woods, and that is there's a little envy that she's coming into the league, but over time she is going to make those players so much more money. And she's going to make the team so much more money. I mean, she's already essentially, they got charter flights now.
Wow.
She's going to raise
viewership is going up, I believe.
Right, but it's kind of like it's tail wagging the dog. The media is creating this super star, and you just have to get on board with it, kind of.
And I am. But I guess what I'm saying, Steiny, is without knowing what she's going to be on the next level, I don't think she's getting a bit like she hasn't disappointed, nor is she getting a scholarship. I think this just comes with the territory and her brand.
Yeah. Alex is in Oakland. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
I'm going to tell you like this. You guys made a point earlier. The WNBA has a marketing problem. Caitlyn is great. She's wonderful. But remember, when the league brought in Larry Bird, they also brought in his nemesis, Magic Johnson.
That's true.
So they balanced one another out. They used to tape delay the NBA until Bird and Magic. Caitlyn Clark has not one but 2 nemesis in the WNBA currently that beat her for a national championship. The WNBA is making a big mistake by just promoting her. They should be promoting that rivalry every time they get a chance. Why? Because you balance everything out. So is she going to make the league a lot of money because of her talent? Yes, she is. So everybody just enjoy the ride. She's going to make y'all a lot more money. But you know what would make it real and would make it feel authentic? If you placed her against her natural nemesis, the 2 ladies that she lost a national championship to, that's going to make the league way better. Trust me.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking of Paige Beckers and the young girl you like at USC, the freshman.
Juju.
Like, and I know it's early, but if they keep up what they've been doing, they're going to get a shoe. You know what I mean? Like,
you would think.
Yeah,
you would think.
Now, Angel Reese, I asked Evan. I do wonder, maybe she's not as good as Caitlyn, but that was propped up to where I thought Angel Reese was magic, And I'm going race here, and Caitlyn was Bird. Like, I thought there was a rivalry. I didn't know Angel Reese, who's on the next level and made it. I thought her profile was as big as, but they're saying she's going to be an okay player, not a superstar.
But Caitlyn Clark, to me, and Angel Reese, like, why is my perception of Caitlyn Clark better than of Angel Reese? I don't know why. I mean, I know she did the thing with her hand in the last year.
Well, what about their games? They're totally different, right?
Yeah, totally.
And one's breathtaking in regard to, oh my gosh, you're doing this, and with the range. So I guess maybe that's the prism I'm looking at it through her game, Steiny.
Gotcha.
Man.
Also could be Angel Reese's head coach.
Didn't do her any
college.
favors.
That's true.